Good afternoon, this is Luther P40, coming back with a short list of things that I like and things I don't like. I'll try to go through these real quick. The liquid drain cleaner and the crystal drain cleaner, they're effectively the same thing, but I actually like the liquid better. I like the liquid much better than the crystals. They work the same as far as I can tell. The liquid just pours in. You get instant results when it happens. Let's see what else in here. Plastic dip. Yeah, right. That don't work. That won't stick to the plates. See all that black stuff? That's that plastic dip right there. It won't stay. I mean, obviously I pulled some of this off to clear these plates off a little bit, but I don't think you can let it. I don't think it'll. I mean, at some point or another, there's going to be some weak point in the solution to get up underneath it, and it's going to start separating. So, plastic dips are out. Don't do that. Red silicone, the high temp stuff. I don't like this stuff, except for, by gosh, it's sticky. No matter what you do, it's always going to leave a drip going from one place to another. One thing you don't want to do is you don't want to have it inside your cells like I did right here. I mean, the intent here was I was covering this up and I was covering it with a plastic dip, and it was protect it from the solution getting to it. I'm thinking it's going to be relegated to doing all it's going to be relegated to do is sealing the outside of the terminals. I won't be putting any on the inside like I did on this one. You can't see it, but like that. This stuff is supposed to be a yellow Teflon tape like stuff, intended specifically for gas. It seems to work just fine for fittings, but you can't stretch it far enough. It won't stick on the lids, screw-on lids. I don't like that. I mean, I think in our situation, probably just a standard white Teflon tape would probably be the cleanest and least way of going. I've tried some of this. I don't care for this, and there's two reasons why I don't like it. It's I don't know if you can see if I can put it where you can read it. It's a pipe joint compound. It's supposed to have some PTFE in it, and actually what this stuff looks like when you use it, it's like a dry paste. And I think, I'm not clear what it's doing, but when you screw something in, it's sort of grinding along, putting stuff in there. And I made the serious mistake of thinking, hey, I'll just use that way I can take my lid on and off real easy. And you know what? That thing locks that thing down almost tighter than if you glued it down right here. If I'm trying to make something removable, I want to be able to turn it in and out with my fingers. That would be real handy. I don't want to have to get a 2x4 with a rope and a nut bar just so I can get that loose. Anyways, while I'm here, one little quick tip. If you find that your screws aren't going in very well, I find if I take a wire wheel on a grinder and just gently go around on these grooves, you'll knock out where the mold marks are, and this thing will just screw right on in there. It'll screw in there like it was meant to go there. Not like the way they are when they come to the factory. What I do like for the lid, what I like with this, is this plumber's grease right here. That is so daggum sweet. It's expensive. Let me tell you what, that's expensive stuff right there. For how much you get, that's expensive. But it'll let the lid screw on there, and it'll keep the gas inside, and it'll let you take it back off. That's the important part. What else do I not like here? Oh yes, stainless steel clamps. I was using these as conductors, and I'm not convinced that these are solid stainless steel, because if you look close on this one of my test rigs, it looks like it's stainless steel coated. Now, I can't do it very well without. I mean, that might be just junk on the outside. I have to take that apart and look at it, but I'm thinking that these are not usable as conductors. Let me see what else we got here that I missed. Oh, I like this stuff. handy pack of the cement and the primer at the same time. Let you do those fittings. That's sweet. That works well. Oh, this thermometer. I like this thermometer. This one is a I went looking for it. You can't find it online anywhere. I found it at Lowe's. They must have found somebody that had a truck. Somebody pulled up in a truck and was selling them out the back of the truck. There's an X-Tex IR thermometer. It's good from minus 58 degrees to 716 degrees Fahrenheit. Now keep in mind it's infrared. It's not going to be accurate. So all it can really tell you is the heat that's coming off. Like when my PVC pipes were boiling, my IR meter was saying it was 165 degrees. I knew it was boiling. I could tell it was boiling, but like I said, it's only going to tell you the heat that's actually being released. What else did I miss? Did I miss anything? Oh yes. Don't like 10 gauge. Don't like 10 gauge because when you push it to as far as I do, 10 gauge is really only rated for 13 amps continuous, and I'm cranking it out there in the 20s and 30s, and that just dies on you. Now I like this stuff. This is an 8 gauge. 8 gauge stranded. Nice stuff. Sweet stuff. I like that. Well, I think that's about it. And informal review. This basically concludes my informal review of the stuff that I tried and said, well, that don't work. Anyways, I appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos, and take care.